So watch him.
Hello? Mr. Lee, I just want to let you know you're no longer welcome at Laramie County District Court. Okay, if you show up there, you're going to get arrested. All right? So that's just in reference to the extreme behavior you've been exhibiting when you go there. I'll try calling your cell phone too, okay? Hello?
Notice the fraud, he's hiding his face. So what happens now is this. So he came, guys, and he left this paper at my door. So I quickly returned it back to them. No consent, no contract, and I stamped it right here, as you can see. But what's going on is, as you can see, that officer was basically trying to intimidate me. And what really happened is, all I sent was these 2 pages. Those 2 pages to the courthouse. And the judge and everyone there starts to run for their lives. And what's happening is, they're accusing me of all kind of stuff, such as bomb threats and all the garbage. And you know why they do this. So coming to your house telling you you're no longer able to do business with them and so forth. All right. And this is all fraud. And guys, I'm going to show you something else. I want you to listen to the same cop talking. This is what happened after. So I called the cop back and recorded him. So I want you to hear the recording, and he's going to talk.
Hello.
Hey, is this Mr. Lee again?
Talk to me. Who am I speaking to?
Officer Eddy, so are you gonna hang up again?
No.
Okay,
Officer
if you hang up
Eddy.
again, I'm done calling you back, okay? And in your message, you said I was mumbling. There was no mumbling, trust me. It was all recorded. So don't go down that road, okay? It was very clear when I told you, you're no longer welcome to go to district court in Laramie County. If you do that, at a minimum, you'll be cited, possibly even arrested, okay? I made that very clear. There was no mumbling.
Okay.
So,
Hold up.
So don't make that assertion because, like you said, that conversation was recorded. So what's your next question?
Are you my public servant?
I'm not your public servant. No, I'm not. No, I don't belong to you.
No, but you work for the government, right?
That has nothing to do with what we're dealing with.
Okay, so
you're no longer welcome at district court. Do you understand that?
You have a paper. I don't understand anything you say to me, sir. You don't work for me. So tell me something. Your paper you have, the paper you brought to me, where can I get that copy?
You received a copy because you chose not to answer your door. So you received your copy.
I received my copy?
Yeah, I put it on your door.
Oh, it's outside my door. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, Officer Eddy, yes, thank you for everything you have said. And I hope you're not trying to, harass me or trying to intimidate me in any way and robbing me of due process. You said something to me that the court no longer welcomed me there. That's what you said, right, sir?
You're no longer welcome at Laramie County District Court.
For what reason? Because I'm...
I'm not giving you a reason, okay? The reason is because of your extreme behavior. I'm not going to give you that reason.
Oh, but that's an assumption. That's an assumption.
Okay, well, here's how it works. In the state of Wyoming,
yes,
if any business or entity doesn't want you there, they can have you blocked from coming.
Okay.
You heard that? If any business or entity doesn't want you to come there, they can block you. Why don't they want to do business with me?
That's what you said. That's true. Relax. Calm down. I'm okay. I'm in the right, stable mind, everything. I do understand what you're saying, Officer Eddy. But, okay, so how would I get my license and driver's license and stuff renewed?
Well, you don't have to go to Laramie County District Court to renew your license, do
Oh.
you? So if you listen to what I'm telling you,
okay.
You just can't go to Laramie County District Court. So any of the other offices there, you're more than welcome to go to. You just can no longer go to Laramie County District Court.
Okay. Is that a violation of my constitutional rights or what? I don't know.
If you go there, okay, I'm just telling you can't go there, okay? I'm not going to get in a little debate with you.
Oh, no, this is not a debate. This is not a debate. You know I'm a veteran, right? I'm not sure if you do know.
I know that you are, and that has no bearing on
Okay, did I do anything wrong in the court? What did I do wrong there?
Yeah, your behavior, you're exhibiting weird behavior. They don't want you there.
Oh, I'm exhibiting weird behavior.
Yeah, weird behavior. You made the people that work there feel in fear. Okay, they don't want you there anymore, so they have the right to do that. Okay.
All right, that's fair. That's fair enough. So where's the case is gonna be? You said the case is moved. I'm not sure what you're saying.
No, I told you it sounds like there's going to be a change of venue. Is
Okay.
the exact wording that I used for you, which is actually the legal jargon for that.
Okay.
So, and I said you could call them. That was what I specifically told you. I said you should call them.
That thing you come in mumbling.
Okay,
You came in
well,
mumbling.
listen to me, don't. That's your choice. So.
You came in mumbling through that ring thing.
No,
So.
no, this is no mumbling. I called you back and told you this over the phone.
Oh no! Now. Okay. All right. So what I will do, you guys might see me at your office, and we need to figure out what's going on in that port, because I don't know how I've made those people fear for their life. I have never passed there with no guns or no weapons or nothing. I don't have any of those things. I'm a peaceful man on the land with no threat. They're the ones who threatened me that they were going to call the sheriff on me because I'm requesting information about my instruments and securities. So luckily I have these things documented. But sir, thank you for what you're doing. I understand your service to the court and how it works. Looking forward towards meeting your chief and other person. You were really professional this morning. And I was so sorry that I didn't came out to answer, because there was this other guy coming to my house that I have video of him with a gun on his hip. So I'm not sure who the hell he is. So I thought you were him. So, okay.
Was that guy driving a police car, though?
As I said, I don't even know you were up there. When you woke me up...
Well, I was in a police car. So
officer, are you going to listen to what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
What I'm saying to you is, when you called, my ring went off, I was in my bed. I was up late last night writing court papers. So when you called a while ago, and you bring that ring, I didn't even make out your face. The first time my eyes opened was when I looked, and I'm trying to figure out who just said, young man. What did I say to you? Young man, move away from my door. Because I thought you were that same young man who came to my house with a gun on his hip, with some either paper or something, trying to act hard and stupid. So I said to myself, young man, move away from my door. If I knew you were an officer, wouldn't you think I would come out and meet you and talk with you? Because you're a peace officer. Are you a peace officer? You're a peace officer. I didn't see your car on my cameras. My ring was just at the front door. Anyhow, all I'm saying to you is thank you for your service to the court, and thank you for representing them and your statements. But however, I do not accept or consent to anything, and I will come by your office and speak with the people necessary. If possible, I'll bring down the FBI on this shit right now. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day. So what really happened was he was just trying to intimidate me. So I called his chief. I called everyone. Things got really messy. And I reached out to the FBI, and everybody's stirring up this pot of worms. And guess what started happening? I'm starting to get a lot of phone calls from people. But what I'm basically saying, guys, is that when you tap into the fraud, into any judicial system, they start to use their little thugs to come to your house and try to intimidate you. So guys, since this is presently an ongoing investigation, a few FBI agents will be seeing these documents also, and the statements that are alleged here by this officer, plus the Diane Rogers, which is not really Diane Rogers making these statements. Catherine Rogers, Judge Catherine Rogers, sorry. It should be called Diane Sanchez, because I have never met Catherine Rogers, right? What's so funny is that she's the one who actually signed, whoever signed that criminal trespass, right, against a veteran for all this alleged allegations that they're stating right here, which are not true. None of this is true, guys. I've never went over to this building and conduct myself in any manner that they're eccentric, whatever he's trying to say right here, and making statements. Well, what are those statements? Can you elaborate on those statements? As you heard when I asked him on the recording, he never wanted to state, because as the Constitution say, we have a right to know our accusations or causations, right, of actions for whatsoever the other party is claiming. So I'm not the one who's making a claim here. He is acting, when he was talking, this officer Eddy, when he was talking, he was saying, acting as if he had first-hand knowledge, right?
I know that for a fact, Judge Catherine Rogers, right, was not the one who said this, because I have never met her, right? And I have never had an encounter or conversation with her. Now, when they said I used the word blew up in the building, what Diane Sanchez should have said was, when I first came to the building and I asked her about the case, because I found it unusual in the sense that I received the default because the other party never appeared. Her lawyer just never wanted to appear. So I automatically got a default by my attorney also, right? We had a default from this court signed and stamped, right? And now they're saying they have another case. They opened a new case, right? The other attorney for the other party in Texas now opened a new case, and they wanted me to participate when I have a default already, right? So I wrote these two documents when I saw things were really getting out of hand, right? But what happened was, myself and Diane Sanchez, I asked her a certain question, and she said, well, we could meet around here in this little private room, because I said to her, are you sure you want me to ask you this question before your staff right here? And Diane Sanchez, really very nice lady. So we went around the room and we were discussing stuff about this court case. And I'm trying to ask her, being that she is the clerk, ma'am, what's going on here? I have a default. Why is it that I'm still doing another case for a default that I won already? So she explained several things to me about the case and so forth. So I was like, okay. And then I was just like, okay, right? The reason why that case was defaulted. So okay. And then it was closed. And then something hit me and I said, by the way, do you have an oath of office? And she looked at me shocked, like, holy shit, what he's talking about. And I said, yes, do you have an oath of office? And she said, I need to get a lawyer. I can't talk to you about that. And I'm like, but that's unusual. If you are a public servant who hold a public office in the United States, you should be bonded. And because you're bonded, you have to take an oath of office. Simple questions, right? She said, well, I might have to speak with my attorney. And I'm like, this is unusual. Are you saying you're here without an oath of office? I can't discuss that with you. I'm like, okay. And I said, you don't have it anywhere in the building, even downstairs where the public record is? She just look at me like piece of shit, so to speak. And I was like, wow, this is unusual. Can you imagine if anyone knows that you are here without an oath of office, operating in this office as a clerk, and you don't have an oath of office filed somewhere in the building to prove your validity to occupy this office? This could be blown out of proportion. Exact sentence, exact word I used. Making statement about causing people such due stress could lead to the building blowing up. Who did I spoke with? Rogers explained. Notice this is a statement. This should be written in an affidavit. This is a narrative. This should be written in an affidavit, signed by a notary, and then we open up court to figure out what's going on right here. That's what should be happening right here, causing people to be fearful for their lives. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Oh, because I'm a veteran. Now everyone is scared. No. What happened was, after the other lawyer moved the case, they didn't want me to come to court, so I filed 2 papers in the court. 2 pages. We'll go over that document. It's on the public record, guys. If anything should happen to me, guys, I miraculously get arrested or I end up committing whatever they claim, I have a beautiful wife, a son to live for, and a family to die for, and a God and a country to live for. whatever is left of the country, so to speak. But I still believe in America and Americans and the judiciary system. But I don't believe in corrupt cops, criminal organization, or making false allegations without first-hand knowledge and testifying. We heard him testifying in the videos, acting as if he has first-hand knowledge. What's so funny is about this character right here, Sergeant Gay. You'll see him in other videos coming. Will blow you away to see how a sergeant within the police, the corrupt police Cheyenne department at this moment, because they are not operating as if they are upholding the justice system that we all think they are. Now, they have threatened my family and they have been harassing me for over 19 times. You will see these videos. Sometime 10 cops, sometime 9 cops. When you see these videos in the next series, you will wonder how I hold this together. And I will explain to you how God has helped me to hold this thing together, right? Because these criminals, if they're acting constitutionally, they're acting under the constitutional. But if they are not, they're behaving criminally and trying to perpetrate that criminality act that they're perpetrating and make it look like you are the one who's doing it. I am there trying to get my due process. I'm there trying to go through the right legal system to do the thing that is honorable. Honorable, right? And only to hear that now I am classified as blow up. That's like a bomb threat, guys. That could cause harm to me and my family. The funny thing is the FBI, I told them, why don't you send the officers in a recording that you will hear soon? Why haven't you send the FBI to my home so they can investigate this alleged bomb threat that you're saying right now? Because if you use the word blow up, you're basically calling me a terrorist. And because you're a veteran, you might have specialized knowledge. You know, the stereotype veteran, and try to make the veteran look like they're always the criminal when they're the ones who are the criminal. And for emphasis, again, my name is, you see what he wrote right here is Dennis Lee. And on the trespassing order, it says Dennis Anthony Lee. So what's the problem here? There are millions of Dennis Lee in the United States. Some are pedophiles, some are criminals and this and that. But why are they calling me Dennis Lee? Because that's what they put on their court document. And I told them my name is not Dennis Lee. Here's one of the documents that Mr. Frank Hart wrote. And here on the document, it says my name. And look how he spelled it. When I confronted him and asked him, why isn't the court in Wyoming? Because I don't live in Texas. And Mr. Frank Hart, who was acting as if he was an attorney and trying to take my money and defraud me. There's the court case, guy. You can go and look this up. And when I went there to Texas, which is another story that I need to get you guys to see in the video, I asked him, where is your office? And he told me his office is right there on the same spot. And only to find out that I told him I'm right there. And he said he was inside the office and there was no office there. So this is how they were started their fraud with me in Texas, guys. And I caught on to them all, a string of criminals. And I am laughing right now. But I look at it and see how these guys are really criminal, right? So believe in God and believe in the Constitution and believe in America and peace, right? Because I do not believe in redcoats, right? Have a good day.